We're going to look at the method for solving quadratic equations that utilizes the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula relies upon a quadratic equation being able to be written in this format. Some number of x squared terms, some number of x terms, and a constant, all equal to 0. Once you have these values of a, b, and c, we get to just plug them in here, 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 and here, do the math, and we will get solutions for our x value that make this a true statement. So the first thing to do is recognize that it's not in order yet. This example here, we need everything over to the left. So we'll add the 6x. Organize it correctly. Now that this looks exactly like this, we can determine our values for a, b, and c. And simply plug them in to the quadratic formula to solve. Let's look at that. We have our values for a, b, and c from our example. We're going to plug in 2 wherever there's an a, 6 wherever there's a b, and 4 where there's a c. So our formula looks like this. Ax is equal to negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 6 squared minus 4 times a times c. And this entire numerator is all over 2 times a. Once we've plugged in, we just have to suss out the math. We'll get to this negative 6 later. But inside the square root, we've got 36. 4 times 4 is 16, times 2 is 32, so negative 32. And 2 times 2 is 4. We can do a little more math here. 36 minus 32. The square root of 4 is 2. And to help us out a little bit, we'll recognize here that we have 2 solutions. 1, negative 6 plus 2. Over 4, and the other solution, negative 6 minus 2 over 4. Remember, we got 2 solutions when we solved quadratic equations by factoring. Here we're going to get 2 solutions by solving quadratic equations using the formula. Negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. That's the numerator. Negative 4 divided by 4 is negative 1. Negative 6 minus 2 is negative 8. That's the numerator here. Negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. So we have 2 solutions, negative 1 and negative 2. We found them by using the quadratic formula.